Hello everybody. Happy Tuesday. I melted a little glass in this glass rod holder, so just trying to chip the glass away a little bit. It'll pop loose. Been feeling a little under the weather last couple of days, so I haven't done much. But I wanted to get into the studio finally, and I was like, well, screw it, I should put a camera on too. We'll see how long I'm gonna stick around, but I don't know, I came down with like kind of a head throat kind of situation. My throat's gnarly. I don't think I've ever had a like the pain that I experienced with this little episode, but I'm gonna try to stay hydrated and well, try to keep it going. Hi, Ashley. With that being said, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab a cup of water. Still not quite 100%, but I feel better than I had the last couple of days. There was a day I didn't really get out of bed. Like I said, my throat was so bad that like I couldn't eat. It was bad. But I'm feeling better. Better and better. made a couple of little sections. That was last week, I guess. Green stardust spiraled up with some galaxy. What I was planning on doing was using these for some barrel bales, for some pendants. I hope everybody's doing well out there. We got tacos today. James, I leave next week. I leave Wednesday morning. I leave Tuesday night, really. Hey, good evening, Kelly. Yeah, I gotta say, I'm very much looking forward to this next trip. Last year I made this trip, and well, I was in the midst of dealing with some family stuff. And there's a bunch of stuff that had happened that put a lot of bad energy around the trip, but I still had just an amazing time. This time around, I'm getting to repeat the trip, songs. Well, Mom had passed away, so we got a little different kind of emotion about it. But my brother, my high school buddy, and I will get a chance to have an amazing time on the coast of Maine. So it'll be fun. Kelly, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. I hope the night's treating you well. I'm blessed to have such a well, I got a homie from high school, and the last time my brother and I were back in our hometown together was more than 30 years ago. So that will be a trip. Why, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, I've not been feeling well the last, well, I guess it was last Friday I came down with some funk. I need a lot of prayers. I'm using a gold amethyst this time around with Galaxy. So fun purple and black. My plan here is I'm going to use a little cold working. I'm going to bring these over to a wet saw. Cut them down to perfect size. And then I'll attach them to a round disc pendant of the same colors. But the material I had available right away was just itching to become a barrel veil. Thank you so very much, Kelly. James, I had asked you last time we talked if you're using mandrels. Yeah, the mandrel technique is a fun technique. What kind of release are you using? That purple should strike in really nicely. Gold amethyst is what I'm using there. Greasy color. Let's roll with a globby this time around. And what I think I'm gonna do is let's do a green and black globby, but with just a little bit of let's do a little border between the colors just to create a little extra contrast. James, as with a lot of things with glass, the relative humidity, the time of the year, that bead release will act a little differently in different weather conditions. So you want to be mindful of that as you start experimenting with Kelly, I've got an example that I can show you here in just a few moments. Not a finished product, but I was making some beads earlier today. When I get this piece finished off, I can show you a little example if you can hang out for a little bit. Kelly, it takes me about 10-15 minutes to make one of these. So if you can hang out for a little bit, I'd be happy to show you what I've been up to with that. This is something that I call a globby. Basically, it's a little bit of it's not a wigwag, but a lot of people try to call it a wigwag. Because so many people are trying to call it a wigwag, and it ain't a wigwag. Through the conversation in a stream, we came up with a name that we're very fond of, Lobby Tech. Basically what I do is I draw some lines on the surface of some glass, and as I'm melting those lines of color in, because all that color needs to get melted in nice and evenly. I spin it up a little bit. Right now I'm spinning it in one direction. And now I'm going to spin it in the opposite direction. That gives a little bit of a kickback. That gives it a little bit of a zigzag. Or what a lot of people would call is a reversal. Becky, what's up, what's up? Stars put chips on the table though. But yeah, throw the hearts out there, green hearts. Becky, thank you. Thank you for stopping in. Nice to see you again. Hey, Taylor. Taylor, I did not sell all the pieces that were on sale. I've got one spoken for. Somebody inquired about the blue and white one. The green and red one is spoken for. The two, 1 and 2 are still available. I guess technically 1, 2, and 3 are available, but Becky, if you're still there, I want to elaborate. Stars put beer in my hand, but love makes the world go round. Becky, now that's what I'm talking about. Taylor, if you want that blue one, you let me know. was actually about this time last night that I responded to the inquiry. So it's been more than 24 hours for the person to claim it. What color combo did I do here? I got first dibs, but you know, I was gonna say originally I was gonna just do the sale for like a couple of days. Greg, unfortunately I'm not. Hello, how you doing, brother? Are you gonna go? I am flying to Maine next, I leave next Tuesday. I'd love to see that Cybele whole belly. What are they calling it? I'd love to see the collab that's happening right now and the fashion show that's going to be coming on. Kelly, are you still with me? Becky, were you gonna claim it? No, it was Shelly. Nice, Greg. You gotta get a chance to go up tomorrow. Sweet. What are the girls working on? Are they working on a chandelier? Hi, Jenny. purples need to strike out on this, but we're gonna have purple, green with an amber purple. I was saying a little bit ago, I came down with a serious throat funk. Been feeling under the weather, but I do have a little bit packed up. Oh, did you see these? Greg, I was wondering what kind of bike you were looking at. I'll have to look that one up. Those are going to be fun to have on the coast. Everybody love everybody. Throw the hearts. Throw the hearts. Purple banana. Cheers. Crabbies. Becky, I'm going home to the coast of Maine next week. And last year I brought a lobster claw. And I had a lot of fun showing the lobster claw off. So I made some more lobster claws. Kelly, you want me to explain the bead thing real fast? James, I was trying to help Mom see what was going on, but I'm sure you'll be able to get her well informed. Oh, you're back. Sweet. Well, Kelly, check this out. What James and I were talking about, I'm making little beads, and what I had done years ago was I made myself a beaded bracelet, and this time around I want to make another beaded bracelet, but I also want to make a mala bead, and it's a mala necklace, and a mala necklace is it's a prayer bead, and it's a string of beads that represents chakras. And it's of a Buddhist kind of, origin. And basically, it's almost like a rosary bead type of thing. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a string of beads. And basically my colors are green and black. So I've got a bunch of green ones, I got some purple ones going, and I got some black ones going. Now, the real bead people go crazy on these things. They get all sorts of beautiful designs, little doodads, and Becky, I'll get you one going. I'm gonna put it up on my website, guys. Check it out. I do have a new website I put out. Let me actually pin that for you. And while I tell Kelly what. Becky, I could do green and black. Basically, I'm doing green stardust for myself, and I'm doing galaxy. So they're going to be, the green's translucent with a sparkle, and then black galaxy is a sparkling opaque black. They're going to look really sharp. Hopefully, I'll have a string of them made up tomorrow, and maybe even posted up on the website. Essentially, those colors. But so Kelly, back to what we were doing. You take what's called a mandrel, and a mandrel is basically well, you could use different types of material, but basically a stainless steel or a steel rod. I have some tungsten mandrels too, but these are solid steel rods. And then you put a bead release on it. A bead release is a special compound that dries on the steel and allows you to melt glass on there, and then it releases once it's cool. So you'll be able to strip those beads off. Hey Troy, what's up, what's up? James, I'm not getting that intricate with my beads right now. I'm just basically looking for a pretty classic round bead. You know, you take a stringer and draw it. The bead ladies would probably have a couple of different patterns that you could do to actually achieve some different items. But basically, I'm just going for a green and black theme color pattern. But the bead release, you spread, you put your glass on there, you do all your detail, you do your coloring, you do your whatever magic you want to do, and then you let it cool down, and you're able to release that bead release. Kind of crumbles, dries out, crumbles out. You're able to slide your bead off of that mandrel, giving you round or whatever shape. You know, you could actually do a whole slew of different things with it. And let's see here if I can find. You know, I'm not going to be able to find my old set, but let's see. basically we're looking at a simple, well, not simple, but simple, beaded, that's a beaded bracelet. We can do that as a necklace. And then a set of mala beads would be 108 beads, representing a number of chakras and the number of incantations that you do for each chakra. Becky, have sweet dreams. Sweet dreams, and stay posted. You know, hopefully I'll have some on that website. Also, I will have posted on my page. Hopefully tomorrow, if everything goes well. Nice, Troy. Troy, what are you getting into as far as beads? Are you using mandrels? Are you using bead release? What do you think, Taylor? Interesting is such an interesting term. Interesting good, interesting bad, interesting, huh? The hell's he been smoking? Kelly, thanks for coming back. I hope that gave you a little bit of confidence or a little bit of, well, insight as to what we were talking about. Kelly, you take care. Have a great night. Becky, I don't know if you're still with me, but you please take care. Have a great night. I'll see you soon. Let me see if I can. Bless you. Taylor, that's a classic mala. And basically you have 108 beads around the chain. It's usually, you know, I used to wear them around my neck, and a double loop is about a 22-inch. Like, they hang down pretty low. A 108 glass beads is going to take me a long minute to make, but Awesome, Kelly. Thank you for stopping in. Please, you take care. Have yourself a wonderful night. And I'm glad I could provide you a little bit of, well, well, you know, the interesting thing is, Taylor, our mala beads are supposed to be made of things of the earth. So stone, wood are usually used in mala beads. But glass is primarily sand. Sand is basically what the whole silica is, what the whole planet, it's what we stand on, right? Silica's in everything. So there's not a more earthbound substance as far as Westy's book is concerned. There's not a more earthbound substance for a mala bead to be made out of. I've given it a little thought. Or at least I have a story. Yeah, Taylor, I had to wonder if you were watching any hockey anymore. I was going to say, let's go Rockies. Taylor, you know how teams do it in the playoffs. They pull all sorts of crazy trades to extend the season. James, what do you think? Was Mom buying my explanation? Taylor, unfortunately here in Denver, I think a lot of people jumped on the Avalanche bandwagon because they're being so successful. And when they got knocked out, there's all sorts of like jaded, ungrateful Denverites. We had a pretty epic season for Denver. Crabbies, the claws, and my crystal ball. It was a disappointment, no doubt. Hey, Gordon, how's it going? There we go. Everybody love everybody. Including that Las Vegas hockey team next month. Still a little fresh right now, and we need to give that a little time. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. But hey guys, I think I am also gonna call it a night. I'm gonna get myself a good rest tonight. Hopefully be 100% tomorrow. I don't know if anybody's been able to see that website, but go ahead and take a look at it and let me know what you think. Please have an awesome night.